Because of the recent riots, I thought I would discuss riots and how they are enacted in our modern times. These are not just some people getting angry, though COVID was expected to have riots. We've all been kept inside, we've all been told to be safe, not do anything, don't go out, don't be social, and it's gotten to a lot of people. Because of that, we were expecting riots to happen, for there to be looting, and for there to be a bit of destruction. However, these riots do not appear to be just started that way, and I thought I'd talk about it first. Oh, and check it out how everybody is wearing masks while at a riot. I think that's hilarious. The first question you have to ask is, what would take a bunch of people who were getting along just fine to start to view each other as something less than human, something other, something incapable of thought? And the answer is, there's a couple ways, but really, you just start to view the other in two distinct ways when violence happens. The first one is a authoritarian view, where everybody conforms to each other and tries to look and act in the same way. This is how the police try to act or show off their power. Many militaries show this. They're all conformed, they all move together, they are all one, and they are the scary monster in this way. The second is the zombie horde, the faceless, formerly human, large horde who will swarm you and take over and destroy anything in your wake. They once were like you, but no, now they destroy, and you must run away. These ideas are given to you as a way to give you permission to do things that you normally wouldn't do. You're fighting against the stormtrooper, or you're fighting off the zombie horde, so you have permission to do something heinous. You now have to understand that there are people who will try to control this and aim you in a specific way. What's really weird about them is they don't look or act the way you imagine them to until they're at the riot. Before that point, they're something else. The reality is, most of the people who run protests and riots act like HR folks instead of the people you're imagining. They make schedules, they make plans for food, everything is corporately sponsored. Yes, corporately sponsored, even the people you're thinking of have sponsorships and other drives to make money to promote what they're doing. They are not what you imagine as grassroots. This is their job and what they do for a living. I've been doing research on this since college, but even before then, when I lived in Seattle in the 90s, we had a riot, and a lot of the stuff I noticed was common throughout. For example, most of the people at the protest, at the riots, aren't rioting. They're not there for any reason. They tend to be fairly well-to-do and know what they're doing. They are there for the party, for the camaraderie. They are not there even for the political purpose. It just gives them an excuse to go to party. And with COVID, it would be expected for any excuse to go out and talk to people. I've been doing research on it for a while now, so that means I know what's going on. And I think one of the weirdest things I ever saw was themes per day for each day of the protest. And I can't show you the website anymore because I can't find it, because I found the website 10 years ago. It's amazing how these things happen. I didn't know about Archive. I apologize about that. But it was really kind of funny seeing, oh, today it's going to be Streamer Day. Tomorrow it's going to be Rainbow Day because we want to help the gay people. It wasn't the way you imagined it. They were very much so just HR people trying to look like rebellious thug Che guys. Look at this shot. Look at the people walking around with cameras, walking around with phones, trying to get shots. They're specifically posing. This is more like a convention than it is a protest. The reason why is because it is a convention. In the same way you see people posing for pictures at a convention, the same thing happens here. Somebody is specifically trying to get a shot to get this feeling of what a convention is like, or what a protest is like, when in reality most of the people aren't doing any of these things. They're just going, hey, what's going on there? Who are those people? Why are they starting the fires? Which brings us finally to FSUs. when I first started doing research in Seattle, I saw a lot of people rioting, but they were always over there, those other people. And we would ask them, why are you here? I don't recognize you. And the answer was always, well, I'm just here to fuck shit up. So, I went to other riots, or I asked friends who were studying other riots, and I asked, well, were there those guys kind of to the side lighting stuff on fire, but they weren't from that area? They were like from states over just to do this? And they were like, yeah, all the people researching it were going, yeah, we do have these guys. And we always ask them why they're here. And they always give the same reply. They're always there to fuck shit up. And the answer is, those are FSUs. Those are not the protesters. They are specifically there to cause damage as an excuse for whatever reason you give. I've been informed that many of the protesters arrested for destruction were not from the cities or areas that were having the riots. In other words, they were FSUs. But it gets more than that. It looks like, in some cases, people expected them to be there and to do destruction, and even set up ways for people to do the wanton destruction that others were expecting to happen.
This right here?
Yeah, they put them there on
This the
purpose.
setup.
They put them there on purpose,
Y'all know
bro.
where we at.
They gonna set them on right up on the route.
Y'all know what building this is
Come
right
on
here.
now.
I ain't even gonna say what name it is.
Hey, where do them bricks go to? Where do them
This
bricks
is
go
setup.
to? Where do them bricks
We gotta
go to?
do better.
Ain't no damn
We
construction.
gotta do better.
Ain't no damn construction around here.
I see.
Ain't no damn construction around here. You just gonna set a pallet of bricks right there. Oh, okay.
Listen, I did jury duty 3 months ago. Y'all don't keep no bricks right there. Do better.